So I'm going to do a reading from The Way We Never Were. Now, I was going to just kind of do a clip of this, but this page is so juicy that I'm going to read the whole thing. I'm leaving the page up on the screen. You can come back to this and read it if you want to. It is a good one. The 1947 bestseller, The Modern Woman, The Lost Sex by Mary Nia Farnham and Ferdinand Lundberg described feminism as a deep illness and called the notion of an independent woman a contradiction in terms, and accused women who sought educational or employment equality of engaging in symbolic castration of men. As sociologist David Reisman noted, a woman's failure to bear children went from being a social disadvantage and sometimes a personal tragedy in the 19th century to being a quasi perversion in the 1950s. The conflicting messages aimed at women seemed almost calculated to demoralize. At the same time as they labeled women unnatural if they did not seek fulfillment in motherhood, psychologists and popular writers insisted that most modern social ills could be traced to domineering mothers who invested too much energy and emotion in their children. Women were told that no other experience in life will provide the same sense of fulfillment, of happiness, of complete, pervading contentment as motherhood. But soon after delivery, they were asked, which are you first of all, wife or mother? And warned against the tendency to be too much mother, too little wife. Women who could not walk the fine line between nurturing motherhood and castrating momism, or who had trouble adjusting to the creative homemaking, were labeled neurotic, perverted, or schizophrenic. A recent study of hospitalized schizophrenic women in the San Francisco Bay Area during the 50s concludes that institutionalization and sometimes electric shock treatments were used to force women to accept their domestic roles and their husbands' dictates. Shock treatments were also recommended for women who sought abortion on the assumption that failure to want a baby signified dangerous emotional disturbance. All women, even seemingly docile ones, were deeply mistrusted. They were frequently denied the right to serve on juries, convey property, make contracts, take out credit cards in their own names, or establish a residence. Basically, if women, and I will say that this means paler skinned women, didn't comply to the boxes of traditional womanhood, they were put in the mad category. I don't think this qualified for colored folks at the moment.